The overall objective of the financial inclusion strategy is to achieve universal access to affordable financial services. The goal of the 5-year financial inclusion strategy is to increase access to formal and informal financial services from 59% to 80% by 2022. One area that has been identified as a strategic vehicle that can be used to achieve this target is digitalization, or better yet, Fintech. In the Zambian context, financial technology refers to initiatives such as mobile money services. With a growing mobile phone penetration rate which currently stands at 100.2%, mobile money services are without doubt a key driver of the National Financial Inclusion Strategy. In his delivery of Zambia's 2021 Financial Blueprint, Finance Minister Dr. Bolangandu echoed the need for increased uptake of digital financial products and services.
The Bank of Zambia will continue to pursue regulatory policies that strengthen the resilience of the financial sector in the wake of the COVID-19 pandemic. In this regard, the Bank of Zambia has adopted financial stability and financial inclusion as two focus areas in its 2020 to 2023 strategic plan. Government will continue to implement the National Financial Inclusion Strategy and the National Strategy on Financial Education. Increased use of digital financial services is a critical component of the measures being implemented to address the COVID-19 pandemic.
As the private sector remains a key player in the achievement of national financial inclusion goals, how does digitalization of Fintech help small businesses? Kukula Capital Senior Partner Jito Kayumba explains.
Okay, so in terms of how Fintech promotes the agenda of financial inclusion, I think it really comes down to accessibility of financial services. Because people have to realize that Fin is obviously finance, tech is technology, and technology is an enabler. It enables scale, it enables accessibility, and of course people want access to finance. So the good thing about Fintech as a provision of, or at least a vehicle to help people access financial services is that it does create accessibility. You know, we have a close to 100% penetration of mobile phones with 17, close to 18 or so million Zambians who all have a handset. And with that, utilizing USSD, SMS, the internet, people can access those particular services, whether it be to transfer money, whether it be to process payments, whether it be to access loans. So really from a financial inclusion perspective, I think Fintech is the answer, particularly in this market. Mobile money is Fintech, right? Because money that is recognized under the Bank of Zambia, right, which regulates currency, also has provisions for regulation of financial services that are sitting on mobile devices, which is essentially mobile money. So, and that essentially is money, because when you process a transfer, whether it be through any form of mobile money, you will receive the cash at the other side. So the fact that these transactions can be processed, it is enabling transactions. And the beautiful thing about the mobile phone is that the first need that human beings have is the need to communicate. Now the fact that you can embed mobile services on a mobile phone essentially means that in that particular item that you've pursued for the purpose of communication, that you are able to essentially upsell, other services from a commercial standpoint, like mobile money. So absolutely, it's a key to inclusion in the financial services space.
As Zambian micro-entrepreneurs utilizing digital financial services, we interacted with traders at the Livestock Investment Cooperative Society to find out if they utilize mobile money services, as most of them confirmed not having bank accounts.
Mobile money naiona kuti ni yabwino kwambiri chifukwa chakuti longa tinagulisa olo ni mbuzi nikamgulisa uja munthu alibe ndalama azanichitira transfer mu akaunti mwanga, so chizanipepukira nizachosa ine ndalama yanga mwapafupi mmalo mwakuti niuzinge ndalama kapena nthawi yakuti nikatenge kuja kumalo komene apezeka ine zapezekera kuti naitengera pafupi. So kwa icho niyamikira monga ku mobile money ni yabwino maningi, initandiza munjira zosiyana ningapaye mbuzi zanga naenda ku market, customers abwera paja kuti nilibe ndalama koma muli na account ya mobile money ine nikavomera azanichitira transfer pamene paja chizanipepukira futi nizachosa.
For livestock traders like Bupe Chilovia, digital financial services have not only included him in the formal financial stream, but have also helped him establish lucrative business relationships.
Tulikuwa customers wengi sana. Tunashita deliver mbushi kuma woodlands, tunashita mbushi kuma tero, kuma shops na ku GSC food center tulatwala ku mbushi na kuma Chinese na kule bamwini. So chawati tingabayisa bakuno basangu shite mbushi. Ifo tulabe minina bara abantu basende mbushi olo 5 olo 4. Then inderama batutumira because bara abantu naifwe twalishwa na bwino sana. So nga batume nderama shiri hata tupoka findama firafi nawe. Kula ba kulipira sha market nderama. Then tufile twapendera mu mbushi mulya mwine newe na bali abachipa yembushi bonse ndirama tufile twapendera pam so that bakusanga poke ndirama shiranga batuma pam mobile money olonga mwapaza nako express money tula kusende ndirama kudya through mu line ilya nishina bika po nomba na interest bali chite ndirama bachisenda kula bokumfwana ngamwa sign na to ishindira meshi shalaisa maybe after 1 week nishine 1 week for fine tubomba kuno but abalimi benanga baisa fafinga tabapokerera tuleshi bomwa kubasungira kuno then inaifubene twashombefa kubomfa file ndirama tubuchenjesha bwena takwaba.
For others, mobile money services have helped in developing a savings culture.
Timachitanga titagutisako vite tikaoda ka profit tiponyera mukati muja mu MTN tikaona titabwerera pansi business yatu timaenda kachita withdraw twaodera tikaenderako pansi nikaona kuti inabwerera pansi nizaenda kuja nizaenda utengako kambuzi tamverana ija mbuzi yao nikaitenga niye nikakutenga namba yao nikagulisa yao ikakwana na ikapona yo chosera 5 kwacha natumiza ndirama yao yonse na yo chosera tatanjizirana pauti na mailo nikabwererako wakanita ndizira wakanipasire chija chintu kuchira kuti nikatenga no batumizira chija chintu nankalirapo ene kulibe na kutanjizana paja.
Insurance also plays a critical role in achieving national financial inclusion objectives. This year's Insurance Week theme is creating a confident future with insurance.
So many people, when you talk about financial services, they think about the commercial banks. But the commercial bank's business is mainly to do with mobilizing resources which they can then lend out to people. Now, insurance is actually a huge source of finances because we collect these premiums and put them in a pool and invest it. And we invest it in many vehicles, including commercial banks. So that money then becomes available for other financial institutions like commercial banks, like microfinancial institutions to lend out to people. And that in itself becomes financial inclusion contribution from insurance companies. Then we are talking about financial inclusion, insurance as it, when you lend out money to anyone, the idea is that they will pay back. And if there is no insurance and there is any form of setback in form of an accident, in form of a death, then it becomes a big challenge. So to ensure there is that smoothing out effect in terms of the businesses that operate in an economy, you need to get insurance.
Despite progress being made on financial inclusion, approximately 41% of Zambia's adult population are financially excluded, thereby efficating the need for more financial inclusion, which can be achieved through fintech such as mobile money services.